Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, and I know I promised something else today, and yeah, I've just I've just completely changed what I was originally going to do, but because I did say I was going to do a versus thing, but I've got quite a lot of videos to do. First of all, I'm going to do 2 videos today, mainly because I need to cover a bit of stuff, because I've decided, for now, I'm going to take on the Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow as a second game I'm going to review. And I'm going to review all the different updates it gets. Now, of course, it's a bit different with Futurama's Worlds of Tomorrow because I'm not able to get half the stuff. I'm probably not going to ever be able to get half the stuff. But I'm still going to review it from a non-premium perspective, if you know what I mean. From, perspective of someone who can't actually get the stuff. Because I think that's okay. I think I can still, I couldn't review the items such, but I can look online, I can look at the walkthroughs and stuff like that, and then I can judge if I think it's worth it. It's not as good. So I will be uploading the 4th of July Futurama World event that they've given us, and I'll just be reviewing that and telling you my thoughts on that. Why not? Today as well, and also tomorrow I will be doing the ranked, because I completely forgot about that. The 4th of July ranked, I'll do that, and then I'll do the versus the next day, on the actual 4th of July. Actually, maybe on the 4th of July I could do something. I don't know. I'll do something on the actual 4th of July to celebrate it, even though it's not really my holiday. But anyway, so let's go. So of course I'm going to go through the list of stuff that we got in the Time Traveling Toaster update. I'm going to kind of briefly tell my opinion on it, and then and then overall I'll just kind of give my opinion overall on the event as a whole. So this is probably going to take us a while, so we're going to go through it. And also, if anyone's wondering about the 1K special, that should be out on Monday. I said on Twitter it should be out on Monday. I think it should be ready on Monday. If it isn't, I do apologise, but I'll try my best to get it for you on Monday. Anyway, moving on. So we've got playable characters. So the only, and this is the thing I complained about in, of course, my sort of midway review of the event. I said there's not very many playable characters, and really there isn't. We came out with 5 playable characters, and how good are they? So first of all, we got Caveman Mo. Caveman Mo is, I don't like him, and I think I don't like him because I just think it's silly how he's a unique character when he should be, of course, a costume. Then we've got the Sexy Pirate. He's kind of cool, I guess, but really not that interesting, kind of bland, and just he really was just a gag character, so I don't really see why he was such a full-fledged out character. Then we have Blackbeard. Blackbeard's okay, but again, he's not really that relevant in the Simpsons. He doesn't really play that much of a massive part in the thing. Then we have Hollis Hulbert or whatever, Hulbert. The thing with him is he is important because, of course, he does play a big role in that one episode. I don't actually know the name of the episode, but he plays a reasonably big role in the episode he's introduced. Of course, he's in charge of the History Society Centre thing. But his character overall is just boring and bland. And then we have Mozart. And Mozart, I think I've said it, but he should really be a character. Really be a skin for Bart, I think. I know he is technically meant to be a unique character, but like I said before, it's meant to be Bart playing him. That's the whole point of these narrative things. And they started off with the Mayan character, like all the Mayan skins. There's like a Mayan Homer and a Mayan Marge. They're meant to be different as well. They're meant to be different people. They're not meant to be Marge and Homer dressed up. They are meant to be different people. So why did they? It's just a bit. To me, it just feels very inconsistent how the Mayan things are skins, but Mozart is a unique character. Seems weird. So overall, we got 5 characters, and none of them to me are very good. I don't like any of them, to be honest. Any of the playable characters. I'm not a fan. If I had to say my favorite's probably Blackbeard. But even so, he's not even that big of a character. So honestly, I think they kind of did pretty badly on characters in this event. I wasn't happy with the playable characters anyway. But then we have the non-playable characters, and there's actually, if you notice this, we've got 5 playable, we've got 6 non-playable, and we might be getting more non-playables. So this update completely got outweighed with non-playable characters. So first of all, we have the Wisecracking Parrot. So the wisecracking parrot was kind of cool. You click him and he gives you some wisecracking dialogue. It's okay. It's not. It's a funny little character. We have the baby T-Rex. He's pretty cute, but he also looks really weird and he kind of looks a bit out of place for me. Then we have the Homer lizard. Again, pretty funny looking. Parody. I'm not really that big of a fan. We have the raptor. I really like the raptor. I think it's pretty cool having him walk around. Then we have the giant screamer pillar. 80 donuts, of course. Quite pricey, but I do really like him. I've said that I really wanted the Screaming Pillar added as a character, and of course they added him with the koi pond in the Secret Agents, and I didn't think we'd actually get him, but then they went and added him anyway. Definitely my favourite non-playable character thus far this entire year. Really funny. You click him and he screams. And then we have the Darwin fish. He's kind of cute as well. Again, another one of my favourite non-playable characters. I think he's probably my second favourite non-playable. He's just cute and funny. And then we have unreleased NPCs. And like I said, we might be getting more NPCs. So I don't know. These probably will be in the takedown, but they've been in the files before. For example, the ones in Halloween were in the files, but we never got them as characters. So there is a chance we won't get them. But we got the tourists, and we got the other stuff. So I think we put the agents that walked around. They were never in the files, so I presume we're going to get them. So of course we have the dinosaur, we have the pharaoh god, and we have the plague rats. So that's pretty cool. And then we have costumes. So we only got 3 costumes, and overall, I wasn't really bothered. I think that a fair balance of costumes. I think no more than 4. So I was pretty happy with the amount we got, because I prefer to have, for a big event like this, I think we need at least 6 characters, 6 solid characters, and then maybe an extra, I'm talking about playable characters, 6 solid playable characters, then maybe a few extra non-playable. That's what I think should be in a big event. Of course, this one only gave us 5 characters, and I think they're all weak. So costumes, I think 4 or 5 is definitely like that. That's getting on a brink. You're like, maybe not. That's maybe too many. So I think 4 is a respectable number for costumes. But they gave us 3, so I was pretty happy with that. We have, of course, Taskmaster Willie. We have Cave Girl Bubarella, and we have Pharaoh Skinner. Each aren't particularly like that amazing, but I wasn't too bothered with them. I'm just gonna say meh, whatever. They're pretty cool. They've got some cool things. I do like how they have unique voices for both Skinner and Willie's costumes, though. That's one thing I definitely have to credit. And I think Pharaoh Skinner's pretty cool. It's just Willie's one isn't that funny, and I'm not really bothered about Bubarella, so I don't really, it's giving a very boring and, well, not boring character, but a very irrelevant character a costume. It's like when they gave, what's her name? Oh, whatever. Moving on. Buildings. Then we have, so first of all we have the, oh god, I don't know what it's called. The site, evacuation site, whatever, site, it's of course where you dig up stuff. Then we have mom and pop hardware. It's of course where we got the shovels. It is a bit big, and of course it's where you get the shovels, so it was relevant. Then we have the the Springsonian Museum. We have Moe's Cavern, which should be a decoration really, but whatever, we'll give it a miss. We have Tuts and Tots Elementary. We have the Egyptian Pyramid. We have the Abu Simbel Temple. We have Candy Apple Island, which actually doesn't give you cash, but is technically a building, so that's weird. You have the Curvaceous Cave. You have the Springfield Historical Society and the Concert Hall. So overall, we didn't get very many buildings. I think we could have done with like I said, we could have done with a few more buildings. I don't think it gave us too many, and like I said before in my mid-review, half of these stuff can be decorations and should be decorations. Moe's Cavern should be a decoration. Candy Apple Island, probably a decoration. This thing should be a decoration. The pyramid arguably should be a decoration. This cave again should be a decoration. So the only ones I think and even this would be a decoration. So the only things that would even class as buildings to me would be Mom and Pop Hardware, the museum, Tuts and Tots, the concert hall, this one, and at a stretch, the pyramid. So I that's what I think. I don't think we got very many solid buildings. Anyway, moving on, we have decorations. We had, I want to say F-tons, but we just got loads of decorations. So this is going to take us a while, so let's just go for it. So we have the Panini Press. Okay, I guess. Obviously a cool little feature that we needed. The velvet rope. I don't even understand why they got given us. We got given this. I'm still confused. If someone could explain it to me, I would like it. I feel like I missed something in the quest line. We have the cave wall. The cave wall is really out of place. A horrible decoration. I hate it, to be honest. The mammoth statue is okay. We have the pterodactyl nest. It's okay, I guess. The dinosaur lake is pretty cool. I do like that. We have the banana leaf windmill, and I think this potentially could have been a building, maybe. I don't know, but whatever. We have the orb of Isis. Don't worry, it's not that Isis. Again, pretty cool. We have the Sphinx. Yeah, I like it. The pirate animatronic, of course. You click, it's like a little robot. It's okay, I guess. The pirate fire pit. This is quite similar to other decorations. I don't really care too much about it, but it's there, I guess. Whatever. We have the gallows. I'm not a massive fan of these kind of like decorations with characters on them that don't do anything. So I can't really say much of it. We have the pirate ship. I do like a lot of ship. I do like having ships, but I feel like the water is getting a bit crowded. The prehistoric plant, which is. I liked all the little bushes and stuff we got, so it's a new little bush. It's pretty cool. The cave drawing, again, this seems out of place, just like the cave wall. It just doesn't seem right to me. The burning tree, okay, I guess. We have the Skinner sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. Yeah, whatever. I can't say it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We have the shallow grave. Meh. Can't say much about that. We have the pirate booty, again, meh, it's pretty bland. The pirate bridge, and I think this was a missed opportunity, because you can manipulate it so it looks like it goes over a little river, but it would be cool if you could put rivers under it. You can actually, there is a way to do it, which I managed to do, but the problem is I can't move it now. It's kind of stuck there. Whatever. We have the prehistoric foliage, yeah, we have the dragonfly rock, again, pretty cool. We have the Egyptian pillar, again, really out of place. I don't really know what to do with these, to be honest with you. We have the Egyptian sundial. That's okay, I guess. Pirate treasure, grog barrel, and the prehistoric fern. Again, all them are pretty cool. The Egyptian outhouse. I really like this decoration. I think this is probably one of my favourite ones in here, because of course it reminds me of the episode that it was in, and it's pretty cool when you tap it, the thing goes down, you hear the flushing. Then we have the Bart Sphinx. Again, I feel like this is a bit out of place in my opinion. Considering we've got a proper Sphinx and now we've got a Bart Sphinx, it's just weird in my opinion, whatever. Egyptian 10, it's okay, I guess. Another skeleton pile, it's a bit different to this one, of course, it has a little bush there. Whatever. We only really needed one, but I guess we got two. We got the mermaid petting zoo. I'm okay with that. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty funny. The Egyptian column, again, another thing I think is really out of place. We have the pirate cannon and the dinosaur skeleton. Again, both pretty meh decorations. Then we have the tar field. I like this decoration. I really do like this one. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I like things like that. We have the Triceratops statue again. This is another one I kind of like. With the rowboat, I really do like the rowboats. I think they are pretty cool. And you know, just them in the sea. I think they do act as a nice decoration. We have the Siren Masterhead. Again, this is another out of place one. It just doesn't look right to me when it's sitting in the water. I just don't think it looks right. The camel. I like the camel. I like having little animals that don't... I like having some animals that don't walk around. As long as they do something when they're standing there, they don't just sit still. We have the giant mushroom that the wiki lists as a new decoration, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But whatever. We have another pile of gold, which, you know, all these, like, gold things. I don't know. I just don't like it. A giant snake in a tree. That's pretty funny. I like that. The medieval banner, again, I think this is a returning one, and of course, the guillotine. I think these are both returning, but the wiki seems to think they're new, so I just threw them on there. Whatever. We have the hangman cage. The hangman cage is... I like this. It's pretty spooky, pretty cool. The Pharaoh 10 is another pretty cool decoration. I do like that one. The pirate prison, again, this is another out of place one. I'm not a massive fan of. I think it is. It just doesn't look right to me, in my opinion. We have the chariot. Very cool. I do like that, I gotta be honest. I think there is a decoration, isn't it? The acid pools. I feel like this is from the... I don't know where this is from, I said this is from, but I feel like it's from that Homer tails thing, whatever. The tall tails, whatever. But that's kind of cool. We have the Oasis. I like the Oasis as well. Another cool one, and of course the prehistoric jungle. I mean, this could have been a bit bigger. I feel like they could have expanded it a little, made it a bit bigger. The water slide tree, which again I like as well, and of course the Pharaoh throne. And I threw in Homer's workbench just because I know it is returning from the Forgotten Anniversary, but it was a big part of this update, so I thought I'd just throw it on there for you. Yeah. And I like the Pharaoh throne. Homer's workbench, I think, is a bit out of place and horrible to do, but whatever. So yeah, that's all the decorations. And then finally we have just one consumable, which is the, of course, your time traveling card, which you had. Anyway, so that's it. That's all the content, and I feel like I've been rambling on for a while, so I think we'll close it here. Overall, I thought, again, like I said with the update, I didn't think it was a terrible update. I don't think it's one of the worst we've had. It definitely probably was one of the worst we've had this year, but this year's been very strong, so that's not a terrible thing. That's not really that bad. I think the Secret Agents was probably a little bit better than this. I think I'm probably going to have to rank the Secret Agents just a bit higher than this. And of course, above the Secret Agents is the better one, Destination Springfield. Yeah, I think this comes third place in my opinion overall. Just looking over it, just the characters was probably the biggest thing that it did for itself. I think the characters was a problem that they had. They didn't really have very many strong ones, and of course it's kind of hard when you have a set theme such as this. I honestly can't think of any characters off the top of my head. Anyway, I probably could do some research, but I don't think that they could have added any more characters, not off the top of my head anyway, that would have made too much sense. Maybe they could have focused more on the whole history side of it, with like Hollis, and had some more nerds or something. Like I said, I think I mentioned the Super Friends, didn't I? They possibly could have implemented the Super Friends, possibly. I don't know how that would have worked, but whatever. I'm not going to complain too much. I think it was an okay update. It's definitely better than some of the shit we got last year, so I can't complain too much. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all the stuff. Tomorrow I will have my ranked thing. And then the following day I'll do the versus things. So what's the day today? It's the 2nd, isn't it? So the 2nd today. Tomorrow I'll have the versus, and then the ranked, and then I'll have my first versus on the actual 4th of July for you. Yeah, and also today, stay tuned for the Futurama 4th of July review. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.